Good day, neighbor. I am so glad you stopped by. I want to welcome back all my subscribers, and I want to welcome the new subscribers. Today, in this video, I'm going to be talking about jalapeno peppers, a very common, very well enjoyed pepper. So let's start with the soil. It enjoys loamy, well drained soil with plenty of organic matter. Jalapeno peppers enjoy full sun and warm temperatures, but not too hot. They will stop production if it's too hot. They thrive in warm conditions, anywhere between 65 and 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Well, I don't have a garden. I've got a patio, or I have a very small backyard, and there's really not that much room. What do? Can I grow it in a pot? Of course you can. I suggest large 5-gallon containers with well-drained soil, and also make sure that there are holes in the bottom so the container does not hold water. You don't want your plants to rot. Okay, I'm ready to get started, so when can I plant? Well, depending on your area, you can start planting between March and May. The seeds can be started indoors well before that. So I've planted my seeds and I'm ready to go pick jalapenos. How long do I have to wait till I get out in the garden or in my pot and I can pick some jalapeno peppers because I want to make jalapeno poppers? Well, it takes 80 days for them to grow from seed to harvest. Okay, well, I guess that's okay, but how much am I supposed to water them and how often and what do? Well, water twice a week during the heat and water them deep. Don't just spray on the top or mist them or whatever. Water them deep to make sure that they are watered all the way through. And again, make sure that your pot or container has drainage holes. Now, where am I supposed to put these things? Well, they do enjoy full sun, and they will need full sun to produce your peppers. So I want to make sure that I have enough jalapeno peppers because I'm going to make poppers and I'm going to have a barbecue after I harvest. So how many can I expect from one plant? Well, it just depends. Now, the average is between 25 and 35 per plant. Make sure that they have plenty of circulation with the air. In other words, don't crowd them together in the pots. Make sure that they have air circulation. Now, there's a Scoville heat meter, and the heat units. Jalapenos are between 2,500 and 10,000 on the heat units. That's pretty hot. So there's a variety of jalapeno peppers. Well, I drink a lot of coffee. Can I mix that in my soil? And so I'm recycling and I just don't throw it in the trash. Of course you can. When you're about to get your pots ready or your containers or even in your garden, take your used coffee. That's important. Don't go out and buy coffee and throw it in the garden. Used coffee grounds. And this helps prevent bacteria and fungi from taking hold. And it works very well with mulch. Just mix it all in. Well, I live in an area that it's really hot. And it's really hot all day and there's a lot of sun. Can my peppers get too much sun or do I need to put them in the shade at a certain time of the day? Yes, it is possible for peppers to get too much sun during the day. You can either cover them or you can plant them in a way that they may have a little bit of shade during the hottest part of the day so their leaves don't start to dry out too much. So between 3 and 5 p.m. seems to be the very hottest part of the day. So if they had a little shade during that time frame, it would be great. So move them, or if you have a patio, if you're at home working remote, you can move them into a shady area or cover them with a shade cloth so they don't get too much sun during that heat of the day. Okay, well, I have neighbors and I'm in an apartment, and so how tall are these going to get? Well, approximately between 2 to 3 feet tall per plant. Personally, in my gardens, I have peppers that have grown 3 to 4 feet tall and above. Well, I'm really not a gardener. So, are these difficult to grow? No, they are not difficult to grow unless you don't water them, or you water them too much, or you leave them in the heat too long and forget to water them. So, they are drooping at night, like the leaves are drooping at night. What's going on? Are they just tired and going to sleep? No, that means it's a lack of water and they will wilt. Well, also, you could be overwatering them. Too much water, and they will start to droop. So check your soil before you water so you don't overwater your peppers. And these are very versatile peppers to use. You see them everywhere. All restaurants will have that. They'll have them as side items. You can grill them, you can stuff them, you can wrap them with bacon. They're wonderful. They grow large, and they're usually about 2 inches in size. That's when I pick mine. Well, neighbor, I'm so glad you stopped by and we had this chat about jalapeno peppers. If you enjoyed my video, give me a thumbs up and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of the videos coming up. Now, in the comments, if you just have a minute, let me know if you're growing jalapeno peppers. If you would like to grow a different pepper, have you grown jalapenos in the past? How were they? Were they producers or non-producers? I appreciate you stopping by, and I wish you great gardening.